Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. The Redmen have just secured another 3 points to maintain their unbeaten start to the season, this time against Tottenham Hotspur at, Wembley. Nice. Don't really like Wembley. Not a big fan of the new Wembley because we don't have a great history of playing particularly well there, particularly last season against Tottenham Hotspur. The Reds were absolutely brilliant today. Totally and utterly dominant. And the worst thing about it, the only real negative, well, there's two real negatives in the tied in together, is that people will look at this result in isolation or maybe as a top line and go 2-1. 2-1 flattered Spurs massively. And I think most Tottenham Hotspur fans who watch the game and maybe watching this video would agree that game should have been absolutely out of sight, dead and buried. The chances we had at 2-0 to really make it 3-0 and the game is just dead. It's done and you can start to wind it in, or maybe then you sit deep and do whatever. It's disappointing to concede the goal, and I'll get the negatives out the way in that regard because our finishing was wasteful. Our decision making in the final third wasn't quite up to scratch today, and Sadio Mane was probably the most guilty of that, but we saw a few from Salah, and these are all knock-on effects when players make in that front three, when things are all flying and it's all loose and it's all working well. It doesn't matter because you can take chances on and you'll score and you can shoot, you make your right decisions and you set people up, etc. When someone makes a poor decision and then they back it up with another one, it then has a knock-on effect, because I think there's a situation where Mane goes through and he's flanked by Keita and Salah. If he slides Salah in there and Salah scores, then there's one later on where Salah takes too many touches, he takes on himself when he should be looking to pass, that maybe he does pass. The best thing is, it's 5 games into the season. It doesn't matter because those front three are going to score so many goals and we're going to be so good this season. We're going to get better and better and better. And that was a very, very good Tottenham side, as we all know. This is a team that should be bang up there with us this season, and we've already put 6 points between us and them. And what you do today, and maybe it was a little bit of a missed opportunity to really send a message to the rest of the league, because if you win that 3, 4, 5, whatever nil, then I think you start to put a divider between us and and Man City and the rest of the top 4, top 6 challengers, and we haven't really done that today. But look, the coaches of the opposition, these are the coaches of our rivals, the players of our rivals will have watched that. They'll have seen how dominant Liverpool were, and they won't take heart from the fact that Liverpool didn't capitalise on the chances, because let's be honest, they'll probably just go and capitalise on them next week or the week after or the week after. And we talked about this fixture run. I did a video on this on my channel this week about how we shouldn't be fearful of this run of fixtures. We should be buzzing for it. We should be excited for it, because we support a fantastic football club who've got a fantastic football team, and when they play to their best, when they get in people's faces, when they're dogged, when they're determined, as was totally and utterly backed up by the performance of James Milner today, then we are a match and more than a match for any team that we're likely to face. And this was the best start to what is one of the trickiest runs of games we've had in recent memory. PSG on the horizon, of course, but that's what you want to go into. That you want to go into that hungry, and I think the players will go. They'll be annoyed with that. The forwards will be pissed off with their performance there, that they've not managed to secure more goals. But look, Gini Wijnaldum was great, Milner was great, and I thought Bobby Firmino was tremendous and absolutely deservedly getting his goal there as well. And yes, Spurs have a little bit of a penalty shout late on, but I thought we had a couple as well. I thought Mo Salah had one that didn't get replayed madly in the first half, which these are decisions that if you've got VAR, I've seen people saying, well, that decision gets given on VAR. Well, to be fair, I think you could probably track a couple where a couple more might have gone Liverpool's way as well. So I wouldn't worry about it. They had chances, they missed. This stuff happens. The most important thing is Liverpool went in, and we'd have all taken a 2-1 win going into that game. It's a 2-1 win with so many notes of encouragement that this side can continue to get better, and that for me is absolutely tremendous. Top of the table Reds. Let's hope it stays that way as the weekend progresses, but at least we can all enjoy our weekend. What else you can enjoy is a brand new show we got coming for you up on YouTube a bit later on this evening. We're going to be doing the instant match reaction. Chris and I will be sitting down doing 15-20 minutes of analysis ahead of the proper 60-minute in-depth final word show on the website on Monday, because obviously we know you guys want to talk about Reds. We want to talk about the Reds. So yeah, get involved. Listen, we're so close to 300,000 subscribers. Click the notification bell to make sure that you get these things first. If you're already subscribed, and if you're not, subscribe right now. Other than that, Chris will be going live shortly. We've got Twitter reactions, we've got Starting 11, and again, coming on Monday, Man of the Match podcast, and the final word. We have got you covered. I'll see you.